Hello, everybody. This is Lori Larson, and I am speaking at you now from video, which I'm posting to my Facebook author page. I tried to do a Facebook Live video feed, but my laptop was chosen, or my account was chosen to be one of the accounts that is testing a new beta product of face or a new beta version of Facebook. And so when I tried to do a live feed, it said, do you want to do the new one? Do you want to do the old one? So I chose to do the old one and it wouldn't work. And so I'm like, well, let's try the new one. And it didn't work either. So I went back to the old fashioned way of just filming a video on my phone, and then I will update it to my Facebook page. So hopefully everything's going okay with you there. I know that we're all going through some technological challenges as we try to work from home or just live our lives from home. I hope everybody's doing okay. Personally, myself, I'm doing fine. Since my husband and I retired from our big day jobs, and because we don't have any kids in the home, they're all grown up and independent and living away from home and dealing with their own confinement. Things haven't really changed all that much for us, although whereas there were items on our calendar, and now they're all gone. So like we've been occasionally having Zoom meetings or Skype meetings with people or conversations. We talk to the kids a lot more. We, talk to my parents over the phone instead of seeing them in person. But other than that, we're just doing the same things that we usually always do. I mean, I'm kind of a person who loves to stay home anyway, so for me, it's been kind of nice. In fact, my writing schedule, being home with less distractions is very conducive to what I had set up as a goal for myself this year. So back in November, I decided that, I was going to write twice as many books as I usually do in a year. And I was also going to release them very, very fast. So in my schedule for this new project, for my new series, I had already known that from February through the end of May, I was going to have to really hunker down at home and eliminate distractions and write. And so, I mean, the way the universe has accommodated me is pretty amazing, because not only am I doing that, everyone's doing that. So no, I'm just kidding. But I've been writing a lot, and I'll get into that in just a few minutes. But I've also been reading. I signed up for the Goodreads 2020 Reading Challenge this year, and I committed to reading 50 books in a year, which is roughly one a week. And I've been keeping up with that. I think I'm on my 14th book of the year, so I'm actually a few books ahead of schedule, so that's awesome. I love reading, and it kind of got me back into it, so that's cool. My husband and I are both true crime drama junkies, and we routinely tape all the Datelines and the 2020s and the 48 hours, and we watch those regularly. So now we have unlimited time to do that. But yeah, and even though we can't go to the gym anymore, which is something that we used to do, we can walk the dog. We go to the beach to walk the dog. We have a trail through the woods where we can walk the dog. And of course, we can also walk the dog around the neighborhood. So she enjoys doing that with us, and we enjoy doing that with her. And it also gives us a little bit of fresh air and also a little bit of movement and pseudo exercise. So that's all working out good. But the main thing that I'm doing is writing books. So as some of you, hopefully more than just a few of you know, I'm working on a new series called The Matchmaking Moms of Oceanview Church. And I have presented this new series in my newsletter, in my blog posts, and in my Facebook author page. But basically what it is, it's three women who got together through a Bible study at Oceanview Church, and they were asked to dig deep and find out one thing that they all had in common with each other than the obvious of, well, we all go to Oceanview Church, or we're all in this Bible study, or we're all women. Those are all surface things. So what these three women discovered was that they all have adult children who are striking out in the love department. And so, for one reason or another, and each of their children, adult children, have a different reason for not having the love of their life. Um, they just aren't, they don't have anyone in their life that they're in love with, or in most cases, aren't even looking. So these three women decided to put together a covert secret group of matchmaking efforts to, behind the scenes, find and put their child together to match make their child with the love of their life. And they will go to extreme efforts to do it. So what this turned out to be was a 5-book series. So the first book is very short. It's basically just a prologue. It's I think it's 8 chapters. So I'm calling it a prologue novella, and it's called Meet the Moms. And in that prologue, you'll learn about Dahlia, Lily, and Rose, the 3 moms who are forming this covert group of matchmakers. And then books 2, 3, and 4 are full-length novels, although shorter, a little bit shorter than my normal books, but still full-length reads. And they're called Finding Love for the Loner, Finding Love for the Workaholic, and Finding Love for the Playboy. They're all inspirational romances, very clean and wholesome, very fun, light-hearted, not anything complicated or depressing or heavy, just very light and hopefully quick reads. And then at the very end will be more of an epilogue, once again, a novella or a shorter. I haven't written it yet, but I'm thinking about 20,000 words. Where there will be a surprise twist. And the title of the book will tell you what that surprise twist is. It's called Finding Love for the Matchmaker. So it's really exciting. It was the only series I've ever had that I, from the very beginning, knew exactly what all 5 books were going to be. And I was able to start writing them. So in an effort to do something completely different than my normal process, I decided to go ahead and write them all at once and then release them in a rapid release process. Starting on June 7th, which is my birthday, I'll release Meet the Moms. And then every month on the 7th of the month for 5 months, I'll release the next installment of the series. So we are getting close, and I am completely on schedule. In fact, I think because I've had such unlimited time to concentrate, I may even be a little bit ahead of schedule. I had planned to be done with book 3, which is what I'm writing now, by the first week of April, and I believe that I will finish it in the next 2 days. So I've written book 1, 2, and 3, and then I'm going to take a break to go ahead and upload all the information to Amazon to create pre-order links. So you'll be able to see the book descriptions and the book covers and get the links so that and actually download them onto your Kindle so that you can they'll be delivered onto your Kindle as soon as they hit their release date. So yeah, I'm really, really excited, and things are going well. I hope you're as excited about the series as I am. It's been kind of a long break since I've had any new books out because my last book, Seized, came out in July of last year. But you'll get lots and lots of Lori Larson inspirational romance in a very short time period. And I'm just excited about doing something new and trying something different. So you'll be seeing the covers very, very soon. And of course, I'll blast that all over my social media, my website, my newsletter, everywhere. Okay? In closing, I just wanted to say that I'm praying for everyone who is dealing with hardship, with illness, with worries about other members of the family, with financial troubles, with the inability to live life in this crazy adjusted world we're living in right now. Try to stay away from 24/7 news. Try to find something that makes you happy, even in your staying at home and being isolated. pray to God for grace and for the wisdom of how to get through this, and pray for our leaders to get to the bottom of this and get back to a normal. Okay? Thank you for joining me. Bye bye.